Hey everyone, what's going on? Dave Kettner again here with silver in the Liberty Dollar account. Now today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to utilize the funds that you have based on silver in your Liberty Dollar account. Now if this is the first video that you're seeing about me talking about Liberty Dollar and how to utilize silver to protect your assets, whether they be in the bank right now or you just have everything in the US dollar or whatever maybe paper currency you have, please go back and look at some of my other videos here on my channel, and I'll tell you more about why I personally am moving a lot of my liquid funds cash-wise that were in US dollar in the Federal Reserve note, moving them over to Liberty Dollar, which is based on silver. All right, it's a way of protecting my assets and your assets against inflation and possible craziness that's going on with the banking system. Now, if you guys are not following, there's a lot of people that are out there talking about the downfall of the US federal note dollar is happening right now, along with all the interest rates that have gone up and across the Fed raising rates and how it's affecting banks. And it's not good when it comes to the US dollar. So that's why I went through and I'm shouting from the rooftops right now, and I want to share with you guys this solution because I know that it could protect you in times of trouble. And I always say, if there's a storm coming, take shelter, be prepared, all right? Diversify. Now, do realize as I share my information, as I go here and show you what I'm doing in my Liberty Dollar account, I want you to realize that I am not a financial advisor. Please don't take my information as financial advice, and seek out someone that can help you out with your specific situation, all right? So let me switch over my computer here and show you what I'm talking about. So if you look at this chart right here, this is the silver spot price, and this is currently where we're at right now. Right before I started recording this video is 23.5 or so. It just came down a little bit, but I want you to look at what happens, and of course this is going to fluctuate all the time, but over the past month is what this chart is. Notice how it's been going up and up and up little by little. Of course, we're going to have fluctuations of down. Can't expect things to go up consistently, but notice how the last month things are continually going up. In fact, I'm going to share with you here what I purchased my silver at in my account and how I'm already making nice gains with that. But I want to show you where we're at right now, and we're up slightly today, and as you see, it's been pretty consistent here and consistently going up. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about with Liberty Dollar, I'm going to show you how to go in there, grab an account here in a second. I'm also going, and you can see it in the description, my links are right down there below. Feel free, I'm going to show you what that looks like here in a second. But I want to show you what my account's been looking like since I've gotten started here, and I'm brand new at this, just so you know, as far as moving my liquid assets to this account. I just started, as you see here, we got the March 29th, and as I started filming this, the spot price for silver was at $23.59. So these calculations are based off of that as I started this video. Now, here's what I've done over the last couple weeks. You'll see that my purchase price of silver, which is the money that I deposited into my Liberty Mutual LDFA account, all right, is the average purchase price when I bought this was $22.26. That's what the average price of silver was. There's the actual 3 transactions that I did on March 15th. I purchased some at $22.18. I purchased some on the 21st, almost a week later, at $22.60. And the day after, I got some more at $22.62, and I'm holding steady right now with that. So my current gains with the average price of $22.26 of those figures there, of the money that I put in. So you see my current gains there are plus $1.33 of the silver price has gone up, or 5.64% my account has already gained. I'm very happy with that, seeing that most people don't get those kind of gains in a year. It's been just over 2 weeks that I started purchasing silver with my cash, and you'll see how that's got a nice growth already. So if I were to pull this money in, say I wanted to use the money for spending or put it into my bank account, I could do that, and I had made nice gains on that. Now, I'm not doing that because I'm keeping it in my account because I want to keep my money that I need for bills and things like that based on silver and not in a fiat dollar system that's based on nothing. I will talk more about that here in the future. I also want to share with you here that you know that in one of my videos last week, I showed that I redeemed some of that money to purchase some silver coins, which I have a really nice one right here. If you haven't seen that video, this is my silver coin, one of the coins, 1 ounce of silver that I purchased from my account, and I got some hard assets of silver at my house, because what you can do with this account. So anyway, I just want to share that real quick with you. And again, in my link down below, you'll see a link that will go to this right here that will say join Dave Kettner in protecting your assets and wealth. You close that, watch the video, you click learn more here, and it'll take you to a place where you can register for your own Liberty Dollar account. Now realize that this is a free account. You just have to go through, put your information. It's just like setting up a bank account, but this one's gonna be set on based on silver. So if you do transfer money into this account, it's based on the price of silver. So then it's backed by a hard asset, where in all reality, your cash that you currently hold is backed on nothing, all right, which changed in 1971. Anyway, we'll talk more about that another time. But you just have to have an ID here to open this account, and then you can open your account. So let me log into my account right now so I can show you how to use this account for your own benefit. So I'm gonna sign in right now. And here I am now in my account. Now I'm gonna block out the balance and I keep that personal. I wanna show you, I do have money in here, all right? So I put money into my account and it purchased silver at that price, which is stored in a warehouse for me. And then now I can use these funds, and if I want to use them, like right now, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna transfer money to a friend of mine. I owe him some money, and this is very easy to do. So it actually is the best way, in my opinion, to move money or transfer money to somebody else, because you're not gonna have fees on that, like a 3% or 5% fees or whatever Venmo charges, PayPal and all that. This is actually the cheapest way to do it while protecting your money that's based on silver, okay? Anyway, so what you do here is you come into where it says new transactions, and you'll see here that you have many different options here. Like I said, I redeemed some of this money that I had in here for silver, and you click on redeem silver, and you have the silver, the amount you want to send directly to your house. It's actually the cheapest way to get hard assets of silver. I covered that in a separate video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to send payment and request withdrawal. All right, so for this one, I'm going to put send payment, and now it says send money. So with this, you're sending money to somebody else that also has a Liberty Dollar account. Now in this case, my friend today, he did not have this set up yet. I told him, hey, I need to send you some money. And he goes, well, send me some money. I said, okay, great. I need you to have a Liberty Dollar account set up. So he set up his account, and I'm gonna test it out. This is gonna be the first time that I actually am sending someone money. So you put the username or email in there. So I'm gonna put his information, and hopefully that he sent me the right account. So I'm just gonna blot that out so you can't see his username. And I'm gonna send him $3,000, all right? Now notice when I put that in there, it automatically puts 3,000 divided by, right now it's 23.59, the spot price of silver. So that is the amount of silver in ounces that I'm sending my friend for $3,000. So I'm sending him just over 127 ounces of silver digitally to his account. All right, and then you can put note to recipient. So I'm just gonna put something real quick in there for him right now. All right, so I have a little message in there for him right now, and I'm gonna hit the send button here, and this is the first time I'm doing this as well, so I'm recording it. Let's hope, I keep our fingers crossed I got everything right. So I hit the send button, let's see what happens. And boom, it says your transaction has been complete. It says the message I sent there for him. It completed here on March 29th, and it cost me a whopping 35 cents to send him this money. So see, it came 3,000 came from my account, so it cost me 3,035 cents. And it is right there at the 23.59 spot price. I sent him 127.19 ounces of silver. So now in his account, if I were to log into his account, it would show that he just received this money and he can use it however he wants. He could leave it in there and have it fluctuate based on the silver price. At this time, we think silver is going to go up. So he could leave it in there. Or let's say now he needs the money. So I'm going to scroll up here and go back to transactions. And let's say now I have money in my account here, but let's say that I want to request a withdrawal. I want to actually get some of that money, right? So some of this money that I have based in silver here, let's say I need to pay bills, I need to pay my mortgage, I need to pay the electric bill or the city bills, whatever it is. Now I took everything out of my bank account, but I need to pay my bills through my bank account still, right? So I'm going to request withdrawal, all right? And then here it's going to say there's a $5 fee for a cash withdrawal when deducting from your account. Here are the different ways that I can send it. I can send it via PayPal, Zelle, or check by mail. All right, so in this case, I will probably just Zelle it back to my bank account. All right, so if I was going to do that, I put that information there. And let's say I was sending $1,000. It's going to convert it based on the spot price. Right now is 23.59. $1,000 of silver is 42.3908 ounces of silver, and then I would request withdrawal. Same thing here for PayPal. All right, it's going to be the same amount. It just go into my PayPal address, and you can transfer it that way. If you want to do check by mail, that's a little bit slower, but you can do it that way as well. So do realize that there are, it's a $5 fee every time you do this. So what I'm going to be doing here is, as I need money in my account, I'm going to be transferred over once a month. All right, so I'm paying all my bills usually in the beginning of the month, and I'm moving the money from my Liberty Dollar account based on silver back to my original bank account so I can pay my bills. Now, moving forward here in the future, we're going to have a bank account that is specifically tied to our Liberty Dollar account. Wayne and Kathy, the owners of the company, just announced this a few weeks ago, and we will have that option here soon. So all you do is just transfer and pay your bills directly from that account, because you have a bank account tied to your silver account, which is going to be incredible. We're not quite there yet, but there will still be a 35-cent transaction fee as you're withdrawing things or depositing things. That's going to be better than paying the $5 withdrawal fee that we're currently doing. But this is a way that you can do that as well. All right, so do realize, if I come back here to new transactions, that there's several things that you can do. Now, certificates is just the certificates that's like a US dollar, except it's a certificate of silver. We're not so much, I don't see many people using that yet, but down the road we might be able to use it. Redeem silver is getting the hard silver. You can have bonds. You can request a payment. Now, with payments and paying bills, these recurring bills, you could do this too, where you're actually paying the bills from your Liberty Dollar account. But in this case, like if I click on pay bills, you would pay each one separately, and each one separately is going to have a transaction fee of $5. So in my opinion, it's not cost effective, but you could do it that way as well. Now, do realize that over the week and a half, 2 weeks here that I've had money in my silver account, Liberty Dollar account, I've gained 5.64%. Based on the funds that I put into this account, that's a nice significant number. So I can deal with these little bit of fees here and there. But like I said, down the road, it's going to be much cheaper. But just sending it person to person, 35 cents is not that big of a deal. So I don't mind paying $5 to be able to transfer to pay my bills once a month, knowing that my assets here are backed by silver that is purchased in my account in a warehouse, safe and secure. And I know that I don't have to worry about inflation, because as inflation's going up, guess what? More than likely, silver price is going to go up. It's happened time and time again. If the banks crash and people can't get their money, guess what? You're protected with your account. You have it here to actually pull it, because based on silver. And if you're worried about it being digital, then order your silver. Order hard silver to your house. I can easily barter and trade with hard assets of silver. Silver will always hold its weight and what it's worth. Okay, I'll talk more about in future videos how that has affected over time, but I did a video already on historical values of silver. Take a look at it, and you'd be surprised of how silver has held its value over time, whereas the US dollar just keeps getting less it doesn't purchase as much as it has before in the past. All right, so anyway, I hope that helps. There's people that are asking, hey, that's great. How do I use this account? Well, first, again, you deposit money into your account, which is buying silver, right, for you in your name, and then that's how you utilize some of the money. Whether you order silver, pay bills, send it to friends, whoever need money, whatever, there's ways of doing that. So hopefully you like this video. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please leave me comments and suggestions down below. Any questions you have will help make future videos on that. And then to be notified, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure you click that bell button that will tell you when I make more videos, so then you can see what it is. And if you're asking questions, I will answer your questions, not only in the chat, but also I'll record videos on it as well. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that. I look forward to catching you next time. Until then, take care.